Okay, so we're going to start with rubbing our fingernails together up to that first knuckle. And then we'll talk a little bit about, so Suzanne will know why we do Qigong. It is all about the energy in the universe and the energy within us. But we spend our energy, so we need to bring more in. So that's part of what this is. It's also very healing. Your own qi, you can heal yourself with your own qi, excuse me. And so that's kind of what we're working on as well. I like to hear what people say about why they come and what they leave with. Irene, would you mind telling us?
The energy, negativity and stress.
Yes, to get rid of that negativity and stress. That's great. Stephanie, how about you?
I like it because it just really helps me center and keep my calm and pull the energy. Remember who I am, because I tend to be wired hot. So I need to calm.
Yes, it is amazing a person like you is into this, because it's hard for people who are go-go-goers to do that. Anybody else? Vicki, you've been here not too long, but long enough to know.
It's balance.
Balance.
It's I mean, I've been really sick this year, and I needed some balance and some chi to bring back into my life, because everything's just been so out of control.
Yes.
This has been helpful.
Excellent.
I've really enjoyed it.
It is a mindful experience,
Yes,
and it
it's
brings our
spiritual
minds
as well. But the balance part of it, just with being able to kind of focus inward instead of constantly going, like you said, going outward. And I'm a go person, and it's put me down this year. And
Yes.
so this has been wonderful.
That is great.
Well, I just love it.
You just love it. That's all we need to say. You just love it. I just love it.
She's been doing it for over 5 years.
She has. She's amazing. And Chris, you're back. We're glad to have you back.
I am back, yeah. So.
Good. How did you feel after your first time?
Oh, well, a couple times.
Couple times,
It was
that's
good, yeah. I had all that. Just got a little shoulders, so you get shots now. It's a little more.
Oh, good.
So I was giving it a little.
Absolutely.
Yeah, meditation. I like that. The energy, feeling calm, and stretching.
Yes, the stretching is so vital. And it's the kind of stretching, though, that you don't realize you're doing it, because there's kind of a meaning or a purpose behind it. Okay. So the reason we're doing this is to activate your chi. So now you can put your hands down here, and I want you to feel the sensations in your hands and your fingers running up your arms to your heart. That is your chi. You will find that many of us close our eyes. It's the only class I've ever taught with my eyes closed. But you can't help it, because you really need to turn inward to make that happen. So on your first time or two, you might not be able to do it often, but you will do it. You will close your eyes because you'll want to turn inward. So today we're going to focus our theme on energy and understanding that this energy comes from the universe, and that we need to bring it into ourselves. And because we spend it, we need to replenish it. So that is really what the energy is doing. People ask me why I teach this first and then the Golden Fit, which is a much faster weightlifting class. It's so that you have the energy to go do that class and feel it all the way through. Okay, so turning inward, making this our Qigong space. Breathing in through your nose all the way down into your belly, letting your belly rise and fall. Put your hands on your belly and take a deep breath in. And then exhale, using those abdominal muscles to press that air back out and back out through your nose. So fill in the belly, exhale, release through the nose. Most of the time it's in through the nose and out through the nose. There'll be a couple of times I'll explain when we open the mouth to exhale through the mouth. So practicing just that, the breathing, the Qigong breathing, deep belly breathing, it helps to increase the Qi and to move it around in your body through the meridians of your body. One more thing I need to tell anybody brand new, and that is you need to have an open mind, because we do some unusual things in here, things you wouldn't do out in the average public. Don't mean to scare you with that, but just odd things. So just feel free. These people all have been there, and they are happy to be back. So take one moment. We're going to bring some chi down from the sky. So take a deep breath in, slow moving, exhaling as you bring that chi in through your center channel. Again, deep breath in. Pulling chi, pulling that energy down from the sky. It's all around us. One more time, deep breath in. Pulling the chi down from the sky. And then we're going to just shake. So we're going to relax every muscle by just shaking and just being aware of any tension and shaking those spots particularly. But we're bouncing and shaking from all the joints, releasing any tension. And then shake a little bit faster from the knees, the hips, and the ankles. And then hold and feel the sensations in your body. That again is your chi moving. And then take your hands down in the front, and we're going to take a deep breath in, taking in all of the chi and the energy, but then exhaling the negative energy. Here's where we're going to exhale with our mouth open, saying the word hot without the T. Just let that breath leave, taking with it the negative energy, stale energy. One more time. Good. And then we're going to twist at the waist. And as you twist at the waist, you're just going to let your arms flow freely and just knock on your body. Don't hold them out from your body. Let them knock on your body. That's the purpose here. Because what happens is we have our Qigong, our Qi is stored in our lower dantian, right in your belly, between your belly button and your small of your back. And so we actually want to knock on it. So you can have a little semi-fist, or you can just open your hands wide and knock on your belly. Twisting at the waist. Just looking over your shoulder for a deeper stretch if you can. If that gets you dizzy, just keep your head forward. Rotating the spine is one of the very important movements to keep it strong and healthy. Stretch. And then we're going to take the front hand and bring it up to the chest. And you're going to knock on your chest. Again, it can be an open hand or a little tiny semi-fist. But this is for the immune system, for our lung meridian. Take that front hand and bring it up to where the shoulder and neck meets, the trapezius muscle. Turning stress and tension into flow. So just knock on that muscle up top there. It can be an open hand and just slap it, or a fist. sending chi up to the brain. That's that energy. The brain needs energy too. Taking the weight of the world off your shoulders. And then bring it back to your chest, to the immune system. Back to the lower dantian. Again, this is where we store our chi, and when we knock on it, it sends it out through the meridians of your body. That energy that we need so much. And then we're going to continue to twist, but we're going to change our arms. Leading with the palms, this is called water waves. So we're making waves in the water. Being truly present in the moment. Feel your feet rooted in the ground, in the earth. Feel those roots spreading out throughout, surrounding you. Feeling grounded. Feeling the breeze against your skin. The sun beaming down on you. Feeling the water rushing against your palms and between your wide fingers. Qigong is always very slow moving, very graceful, and that actually attracts the chi. Fast, quick movements scare it away. And then bring those hands in, knocking on the lower dantian. Sending that chi out through the meridians of your body. And then moving your hands back to your tailbone and knocking with little semi-fists up either side of the spine to the adrenal glands and kidneys and back down. The chi also helps the internal organs. They need chi as well. One more time. And then we take our fingertips and tap behind your head at the bottom of the skull, the occipital bones, releasing any tension there. And then we're going to knock up and down the sternum. This by itself is something if in the middle of the day you just need some energy. I always think about Tarzan. Maybe that's what he was doing. He's getting more energy. And then taking your knuckles or your fingertips across the ribs of the chest, releasing any blockage there. And then knocking high on the belly for the liver and spleen. Focusing right now on the internal organs. And then on the belly for the stomach and intestines. detox for the kidneys. And then releasing into ready position. We're going to spiral to intensify your chi. So take a deep breath in as your arms go out, exhaling back towards your lower dantian. Deep breath in. And then one more round of knocking. Now we're going to focus on the joints. So we're going to knock up and down the sternum. And then we're going to take your left hand, knocking across your chest to the inside of the shoulder. Extend that arm and come down to the inside of the elbow. Always focusing on those joints, down the forearm to the wrist. Turning your hand over, back of the wrist. Up the forearm to the back of the elbow. And then the back of the shoulder. And then 2 more rounds. And then taking your right hand across to your left shoulder and doing the same. Really focusing on those joints. Sending chi, that energy. It's all about the energy. And then we go right into the lower body. So the same thing, this time on the hips, all around those hips. Releasing any blockage, allowing the free flow of chi. Now going down the outside of the legs, to the outside of the knees. Just below the knees are the 3 mile points. Much chi is stored here. If you can reach the ankles, the inside of the ankles, and then back up to the inside of the knees, and back up to the hips. those sensations, now that you've woken literally everything up, activating that energy. It's moving through your body. Feel that. Breathe it in. Nice big belly breaths. And then let's take our hands up through your center. We're going to reach up. And then we're going to take our arms outward. And we're going to stop right down here. Palms pressing down toward the floor. Lifting your head up nice and tall. And then dropping your right ear toward your right shoulder. Feeling that stretch on the left side. Hold it for a moment. And then roll forward and back. And then lift up nice and tall, lengthening to the ceiling. And then over to the left side. Hold. Feel it all the way down that right side, all the way out to the shoulder. And then roll that ear forward and back. And then lift your head up nice and tall, lengthening to the ceiling. And then a head nod, as if you're just trying to look over at your belly button, stretching out the back of your neck. Take a deep breath in. Scoop in the abs. Let your arms just hang down. And come down until you're hanging like a rag doll. Stretching the back wherever you can go. And take a nice deep breath in. Exhale, scooping in the abs, rolling back up. Shoulder blades back and down. Good. Before we go on, we're going to work on the intelligence of the chi. We talked about the brain and needs energy. So this is about intelligence of the chi. So the chi knows what to do. But we're going to take our chin and we're going to make a circle with the chin. So you're going to lift it up, push that chin forward, bring it into the chest. And as you do that, then lengthen the head upward and backward and pause for a moment. And then exhale, chin goes forward, makes a circle. Inhale back up, lift it to the top as high as you can. Pause the breath. Exhale. Thinking about the word smile. When we're doing Qigong, we want to smile from the inside out. Smile means starting my internal love engine. One more time. Chin rounding forward as we exhale. Inhale upward. Lifting and lengthening. And releasing. Beautiful. Okay. Ready for great bear swimming in the ocean. Bending at the hips and the knees, coming forward with your palms up, and then backward like your breaststroke. Great bear swimming in the ocean, clearing any negative energy from around you. Exhale as you go forward. Inhale as you open up your chest wide. One more time. Great bear swimming in the ocean, clearing any negative energy from around you. Hands down in front, ready for painting with light. Let your hands float up like two paintbrushes made of light, and then floating back down, gracefully, connecting your breath with your movements, inhaling upward exhaling downward. This helps your blood pressure, your nervous system. One more time, painting with light. And then opening up the energy gates, reaching far behind you, out wide, rounding all the joints as if hugging the world, bringing that chi back in. Deep breath in. Exhale back. One more time, opening up the energy gates, reaching far out wide, hugging the world, bringing more energy back in. Now we're going to be coming up through the center channel with the backs of your hands together, reaching and overflowing like a fountain. Hips glide back, scooping in the abs, sinking in the chest, reaching and overflowing like a fountain. Scooping in the abs, rounding up, reaching, overflowing like a fountain. Breathe in, overflowing your energy out into the universe. One more time. Scooping in the abs, sinking in the chest, reaching and overflowing like a fountain. Ready for embracing the tiger. Coming back to the mountain, hands together like that we did before, up to chest level this time. Pushing forward, reaching up and connecting with the universe all around you. Embracing the tiger, coming back to your center, the mountains, connecting with the universe all around you. One more time, embracing the tiger, coming back to the mountain, to your inner self, connecting with the universe all around you. The next one is called Earth Flow, and it starts the exact same way. Embracing the tiger, coming back to the mountain, to your inner self. But this time, placing a field of protective energy from any negativity, scooping behind you down into the earth, lifting up the earth's energy, making a giant ball with that energy, and then lifting up the earth's energy and letting it flow all the way through you. Embracing the tiger, coming back to the mountain, to your inner self. Placing a field of protective energy all around you, scooping down into the earth, lifting up the earth's energy, making a giant ball with that energy. Lifting up the earth's energy, letting it flow all the way through you. One last time. Embracing the tiger and his strength and his power and his flexibility. Relaxing the heart center. Placing a field of protective energy all around you. Scooping down into the earth, lifting up the earth's energy. Making a giant ball. Lifting up the earth's energy and letting it flow all the way through you. Feeling the vitality of life, the healing power of your chi. Spiraling to intensify your chi. And then bring your hands facing one another. This is all about the energy and feeling the energy. You often feel it the most in your palms. So when our palms are together, eventually you should feel some connection, some vibration, some sensation when they're close together. And then we take a deep breath in as our arms come apart. And then exhale as we press the chi. There's chi everywhere, so we're pressing it right through it. And again, deep breath in, but still feeling connected as if we have an accordion between our hands, pressing on chi. One more time, feel that energy. Feel it as it comes apart. It might be lightening a little bit. And then pressing on that chi, that energy, feeling it getting stronger and stronger. And then fluffing your chi as if fluffing a pillow. Literally playing with that chi. Feeling that energy. But then fluffing slighter and slighter until you can still feel it fluffing, but you can't see your hands moving. Take that energy and we're going to use it to massage yourself. So it's a good time to sit down if your legs are bothering you at all. We're going to rub our hands together, creating more heat, more energy, more chi, all the same. The first time we're going to place it on your neck, one hand and then the other. Increasing the chi, the energy and the circulation in your thalamus and your parathyroid. Again, creating more heat, more energy. We're going to place that energy on your face. And then massaging upward across your forehead and down the sides of your face. Massaging your cheeks and your jaws. And then sliding your fingers up to your temples and circling for clear thinking. And then massaging your earlobes. Between your thumb and your forefinger. And massaging all the way up and around your ears. There are 160 pressure points just in your ears. Massage them. And then again, this time placing your palms over your eyes. Massaging upward, back through your hairline and down to your neck. When working with your chi, you don't even have to touch your face. Just coming close and hovering over it will do. This time, last one. Because your energy, your chi, is very healing, you're going to take your heated hands and place them on anything that's hurting you today. Spiraling to intensify your chi. Nice deep belly breaths. And then arms down by your side, ready for flying. Let your arms float up as you inhale and float down as you exhale. Floating them up, Tai Chi opening, and floating them down. Here we are, just collecting more energy, inhaling that energy in, exhaling. One more time, deep breath in, exhale, and then take your right hand up and across your body. And then your left hand across the body and let it come down on that opposite side. Deep breath in, exhale down, increasing the chi and the circulation in the right and the left hemispheres of your brain. Feel that energy. One more set. And then both arms, Tai Chi opening, extended. Bring those arms up to your chest level. Bring that Chi into your body, back out to the universe, into your body, and through to the earth. One more time, deep breath in. exhale, let go of what you don't want or need. Bring more good chi energy in and through to the earth. Now pulling the chi up from the earth, up through your center channel, reaching and sharing with the universe. One more time, pulling the chi up from the earth, up through your center channel, reaching and sharing with the universe. Reversing now, pulling the chi down from the heavens in through your center channel. One more time, pulling the chi down from the heavens in through your center channel. Right arm goes out to the side for centering. Make a V with your thumb and your fingers, centering your mind, your heart, and your body. Left arm, centering your thoughts, your emotions, and your physical well-being. Right arm, feeling calm and relaxed. Left arm, feeling balanced, grounded, and centered for your day. One more time, bring all that good chi, that energy into your body. Like putting money in the bank so you can spend it. This time, palm over palm, directly over your belly button. Ladies, left hand on top, gentlemen, right hand on top. Feeling that belly rise and fall, and standing like a bamboo in the wind, feeling the sway of the universe. Go with you in joy and love and happiness. May you have peace until we meet again. Namaste.
Namaste. Thank you. Namaste.
Namaste. We don't ever want to miss anybody, Suzanne. Namaste. And then never, never leave Linda's class, by the way, without a pat on the back and a great big hug. Okay, thank you.